Hey traders, let us analyze the buy and sell scenario for this gold trade. So on the left side was my initial plan, right, which is to sell gold. But on the right side was the bullish scenario for me to buy gold. So the reason why there's a scenario on the right, is because the higher time frame bias is bullish, right? So higher time frame is bullish, right? Is because there was a sell side sweep. After a sell side sweep, expected price to hit upwards, right? However, you can see that after this sweep, I would expect price to take out this high or go to the all-time high, right? Or even this weak high, right? Price did not do so, right? So price instead move from external to internal, and internal back down to external to take out this internal low, right? Or I'll say here it's swing low. So for the scenario on the right side, I was looking for a body candle close above the last lower high, right? Above the last lower high. So indeed it happened, right? So right here, and then going to the 5-minute, you can see that price created a 5-minute bullish fair value gap, which price actually respected. So afterwards, we can look for a 3 or 5-minute change of character to the upside. So here there's a change of character, right? We could have entered from here, right? So let's say we entered, right? Or stops like this. So if you were to enter, right, price will only run up to this point. Why? It's because the price is actually sweeping liquidity right above this 1 hour bearish order block, right? So the narrative here would be wrong already, right? It would be correct if you were to target here, right? If we were to know that price was actually sweeping liquidity and the real intention is to come all the way down, right? So if it's like this, then it's alright, right? But here the true actual move, right, the big move here is that it's on the right side. I mean, sorry, it's on the left side here, right? So on the 15-minute, you can see that I see a change of character with the body candle close. So on the 5-minute, you can see that price came up to this 5-minute bearish order block, right? So here you can see that price moved from external to internal, and here there's an internal sweep, right? After the sweep of character, price retested. So our entry model would allow us to enter here, right? However, because there's a 5-minute bullish fair value gap being formed, I was cautious. I didn't enter here, right? And because of the fact that I had 2 scenarios in mind, so I didn't enter on this trade. I was just watching on the sidelines, right? So as price reaches the 5-minute bearish order block, I went to the 1-minute, right, to see whether it gave me a 1-minute change of character. So here, price did not give me a 1-minute change of character to the downside, right? There's a wick, and it did not, and it didn't also give a 1-minute bearish fair value gap, right? So yeah, as you can see, price shot upwards. The price shot upwards, then yeah, price shot upwards, and it headed to this zone, right? This buy side liquidity is resting above the 1 hour bearish order block, right? Right, so as it came up here, okay, you can see, identify a change of character here, right? Because we are in the 1 hour, we can look to the 5-minute time frame for confirmations. So here we can see that there's also a 5-minute bearish fair value gap being formed, right? And price tapped into it, right? Price tapped into it and dumped downwards. Right, so if we were to hit to the 5, it will be clearer. So price only swept the first 5-minute bullish bearish fair value gap, So the other two 5-minute bearish fair value gaps weren't swept. Yeah, I mean, okay, the second one was swept, so okay, second one was tapped, and but the third one no. So we have looked for a short position here. Targeting this zone, and in this case price came down to take out this low and even tap into the daily bullish fair value gap, right? So this would have landed us a 1:8. Okay, that's nice. 1:8. Yeah. So I guess the main lesson was that this was not the main sell side liquidity sweep. Sorry, buy side liquidity. Like this was the main one, which was above the 1-hour bearish order block. So yeah, we do have to look out for such scenarios. The price going up does not mean that the 1-hour bearish order block is completely mitigated. Right? It could be just sweeping sell side, sorry, buy side liquidity above the 1-hour bearish order block. Right. So whether this gets mitigated or not is okay. Whether this gets mitigated or not relies on the fact that there should be a 15-minute bullish fair value gap here. Right. So here there is, but it should give us a solid change of character to the upside. So here, okay, so as you can see, the change of character here is there are many wicks here, right? Price was reluctant to head upwards. Right? You can see from here to here, price moved upwards really. But from here to here, it took a lot of candles for it to only move up to this extent, right? Took a lot of candles for it to move from this high to this high, right? Or the other scenario was that came down and move up from here to here in a quick span of time, right? So that's the difference.